Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Charles here. I want to talk about Post, update everybody on what's been happening and where everybody's packages are. Well, we are getting some tracking. Some of that tracking is pretty much useless because it depends upon when the parcel is actually delivered, rather than giving us anything on the interim. And that really applies to most things in the UK. But the thing that you know from that tracking is that your package is in the system, which is one up from what's happening on the international packages. So we are seeing deliveries to all our international customers in international territories all over the world. So, and in particular, we've been following what's been happening with the USA and Europe. And I'm going to give you some insights because we've been doing a bit of research as to what's been going on because of the industrial action with Royal Mail. Now, I'm going to state here that we support what's happening with the Royal Mail workers, the fact that they are striking, the fact that the cost of living is causing them all a great deal of issue, and really there should be some way of remunerating them positively, properly. However, the thing that's happening is that we're doing the whole system correctly. We have been doing this for several years now. We know how to do it. And the idea is that your packages get sent out in a series of bags and they get taken to the local post office. They receive them, they scan them in, they scan in the manifest saying, these are all the packages, this is the number, etc., etc. And then we see them registered on the system when we get back to the office. And then if we look a couple of hours later, it then shows not dispatched on the system. We're confused. So we're not confident at the moment about the timings that Royal Mail are giving us, about any of the tracking for our international packages. But we do know that packages are turning up, and packages from late November, early December, mid-December are getting there. But often they, for the entirety of the period they are in the postal system, are showing as not dispatched, which is deeply worrying for us because obviously it looks as though we've wasted our money, deeply worrying for you guys because it looks as though we haven't dispatched them, and deeply, deeply frustrating. We are doing everything we can to investigate what is going on. I'll give you some more insights. So at the moment in Royal Mail, not only are postal workers who aren't striking sorting parcels, etc., etc., but those people who are post workers specifically, all the backroom staff, the tech staff, the admin staff, the manager, they're all sorting packages as well. They're really struggling this year, and I'm afraid we're all at the sharp end. So I want to apologize to everyone who has not received their package yet as they expected, and to reassure you that it has been sent, and that fingers crossed it will arrive for you before Christmas Day. If you want a bit of insurance, you will find that on in your email, you should have an email from us giving you access to the electronic version of the package as a PDF, and also a link to a deed of entitlement, which you can personalize and print online. This will give you something to present on the day if our postal system, creaky as it is, doesn't deliver. If you haven't got that email, then go on to the ScottishLaird website and in the chat say, haven't received my electronic version for my package, Lord, Lady, Laird Lady, whatever it is. And we will then, as quickly as we can, give you the links so that you can then output them as a print. We are committed to getting something to you as soon as possible. And I really just wanted to reassure you that we are on it, but there's only so much we can be on. I actually received an email from my contact in Royal Mail who has nothing to do with the business, that is actually down south. And they were saying that they also think because there have been strikes with UK Border Force, that has impacted upon international post. If it sounds as though the UK is falling apart, if it sounds as though we're really struggling, we're really struggling. And it's not just those folks who are right at the who are earning minimum wage. I think it's everybody. Certainly this business, I've never seen so much noise in the system, making it difficult to do business. I mean, I've said this before in other emails, other videos. So I'm not sure what the resolution is going to be, but we will do our very, very best to get your packages to you. On other news, we finally received a shipment of scarves, and for all those people who have pre-ordered them, you should have seen notification that we are sending scarves out. Now, for the UK, we've sent those out first class, and they should arrive before Christmas. All the foregoing reservations apply, but for those of you who have ordered from international places, then we are sending them out, but we are concerned about whether they're going to arrive, and if packages don't arrive with you having been notified that they have been dispatched, then let us know, because we are going to claim on insurance. That's where it's got to, I'm afraid. And I'm not even sure whether the insurance that Royal Mail give us when we send these packages is going to pay out just because of where they are. It's all at 6s and 7s, for which we apologize. And you might well ask, you know, well, surely there are other systems, other couriers that we can use. Well, unfortunately, no. I did have a project where we were going to set up an office in the EU, maybe in Ireland, and use the Irish postal system for just this eventuality. Wouldn't it be ironic to be sending out packages from the EU to the United States because the UK postal system is in such a parlous state? Love the Royal Mail, though we do. So that's the update. I'm not sure how reassuring I've been. I think I've just tried to explain where we are. But if you have any questions, if you have anything you'd like to comment upon about this, whether you've shared the same sort of experience, do put it in the comments below. Although I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to see those until after the big Christmas rush. Otherwise, contact us via help@ScottishLaird.com if you prefer email, or if you prefer chat, go to the ScottishLaird website. With the ScottishLaird website chat, though, you will be dealing on the basis that there'll be somebody there in the office, and if the office is closed, you won't get an answer. So sometimes email is better. Anyway, I'm going to do other messages later on in the next couple of days, so I'm not going to give you a Merry Christmas now, although if you only listen to this or watch this, then Merry Christmas to you. But watch out for updates, because we've got a big forest update coming, which some of the images are extraordinary, because I sent up the drone on a very sunny day, and you get a real idea of the forest. Enough of trails. See you next time. Thanks very much for watching.